You glance at the mirror, expecting to see your own reflection, but then, it moves, not with you, on its own, just a flicker, barely noticeable, but deep down, you know what you saw. And once you notice it, it never stops. At first, she dismissed it, a trick of the light, a tired mind playing games. But then, the changes became harder to ignore. Some nights, her reflection blinked too late, or smiled when she wasn't smiling. Other times, she swore she saw a shadow behind her, only for it to disappear the moment she turned around. One night, as she brushed her hair, an eerie sensation crept over her. Something was watching. Her skin prickled, her chest tightened. She tested it, raising her hand. Her reflection did the same. She tilted her head. Again, a perfect match. But as she turned to leave, her reflection didn't move. Her breath caught in her throat. She stared, heart pounding. The reflection stood frozen, staring right at her. Then, it grinned. Not a normal smile. Something wrong. Stretched, too wide. It raised a hand, but she hadn't moved. Panic surged through her. She grabbed a blanket and threw it over the mirror. That night, she barely slept, haunted by the image of that unnatural smile. But in the silence, she heard something faint, a whisper, coming from behind the glass. She stopped looking at mirrors altogether. But strange things kept happening. Faint movements in her peripheral vision, cold fingers brushing her skin, the feeling of being watched. One morning, she found the mirror uncovered. The blanket lay neatly folded on the floor. Scrawled into the glass, as if traced by a fingertip, were 3 words: "Let me out." What would you do if your reflection started acting on its own? Let me know in the comments. And if you love terrifying stories, like and subscribe to The Abyss of Baal for more tales that will keep you up at night.